So, Smile 2 recently hit theaters on October 18, 2024, and it's been a massive hit among fans. The film's success has sparked numerous questions about the future of the franchise. What's in store for Smile 3? Where will it take place? Who will be the new protagonist? And will the sinister entity gain enough power to cause a global pandemic? Today, we will be discussing my theories, predictions, release dates even, and some statements from the creator of both, Smile 1 and 2, himself, giving us even more of an idea of when to expect Smile 3. So, without further ado, let's get started. Smile to summary. So, starting off with a simple summary of Smile 2. 6 days after Rose Carter's death, Joel tries to pass the Smile entity's curse by killing a criminal in front of another. A shootout ensues, during which Joel accidentally kills the witness. Drug dealer Louis Fregley, a bystander, inherits the curse. Joel attempts to flee, but is run over and killed by a truck. Meanwhile, New York-based pop star Sky Riley prepares for her comeback tour after a public struggle with substance abuse and a car crash that killed her boyfriend, Paul Hudson. Despite her mother or manager Elizabeth's constant supervision, Sky sneaks out by Vicodin from Louis, a high school friend. At his apartment, she witnesses Louis's gruesome death and becomes cursed. Sky starts experiencing hallucinations of people smiling at her, causing her mental health to deteriorate. She reconciles with her estranged friend Gemma and meets Morris, who has been tracking the entity since it killed his brother. Morris suggests stopping Sky's heart to break the curse, but she refuses. Following a breakdown, Sky is attacked by the entity and blacks out. A flashback reveals she caused Paul's death during a drug-induced argument. Later, Sky awakens at a retreat and accidentally kills her mother under the entity's influence. Realizing that Gemma with her is the entity, Sky meets Morris at an abandoned Pizza Hut. They plan to use the walk-in freezer to prevent brain damage when stopping her heart. The entity appears, and Sky injects herself with a syringe meant to stop her heart, but the entity mocks her. Sky finds herself on stage at Herald Square Garden. Realizing the day was an illusion, the entity reveals its true form and possesses Sky. In front of thousands of horrified spectators, a possessed Sky fatally stabs herself in the eye with her microphone. Now, I'm just gonna lay it on you right here, right now. Smile 2 was fucking insane. I mean, the constant action, suspense, and even horror. The movie itself was a standout in the horror genre, and I dare say that it might have been the best horror movie. In fact, the best movie of 2024. Now, with all of that being said, I'm going to go over some statements that Finn Parker, creator of Smile 1 and 2, had made about a potential upcoming Smile 3. Parker Finn, the mastermind behind Smile, teased in an interview that there are a lot of interesting directions and roads that Smile could go down. For me, of course, the through line is the Smile entity itself, this extraordinary supernatural concept that flows through both films. But what I also love is the really intense, harrowing character stories that it allows. I think there could be any number of intriguing directions to take it. Right now, I'm really excited to release Smile 2, and I hope that audiences will engage and connect with it. You know, we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds. In the sequel, we follow Sky Riley as she navigates a series of increasingly terrifying mystical events. The star-studded cast, including Naomi Scott, Rosemary DeWitt, Lucas Gage, Miles Gutierrez-Riley, Peter Jacobson, Ray Nicholson, and Dylan Gelula bring this chilling tale to life. Released on October 18th, Smile 2 has been captivating audiences and raking in over $84 million worldwide. In an exclusive with Collider, Finn revealed his ideas for future installments. There are a lot of interesting roads that any future Smile could go down, he hinted. He's particularly interested in exploring all the really frightening things of the big concept of Smile and the Smiler. This indicates that future films could delve even deeper into the horrifying world of Smile, possibly outdoing the first two films in terms of scares and scope. Smile 2 has received rave reviews, earning an 84% tomato meter on Rotten Tomatoes. Given its financial and critical success, a third installment seems almost guaranteed. Finn's statement bolsters hope for Smile 3, especially considering the impactful ending of Smile 2, where most events were revealed to be inside Sky's head, showcasing the entity's immense power. With the promising box office performance and enthusiastic reception of Smile 2, it's clear that Finn has a fertile ground for further expanding the Smile universe. His vision of making future iterations bigger, more off the rails, and even crazier and more unhinged while maintaining a real human, character-driven, intimate nature to the storytelling ensures that the horror will remain grounded in compelling narratives. So, what's next for the Smile series? Will the entity's power grow to pandemic levels? Will Sky Riley return? Or will we see new faces and stories unfold? The only certainty is that Parker Finn's imagination has no bounds, and the Smile universe has much more terror to unleash. So, going over all of that, there is no way in hell that my boy, Parker Finn, is not going to make a Smile 3, especially with how popular the movie is, and how many people actually love the series. And another thing I wanted to mention was that, when he said he wanted to make bigger, more of the rails, and even crazier and more unhinged Smile movies, this definitely means that Smile 3 is happening, but most people have been speculating, saying that, oh, since everyone saw Sky Riley die on stage, I guess there's going to be a global pandemic. Wrong. False. Let's get into it. So, first of all, not all of the thousands of people there have trauma, and the way this thing works is, the person the demon wants to feed on must have already had past trauma, so that the entity can feed off of it, making them go insane, transferring the entity so someone else with past experiences and trauma alike. So no, there's not going to be a global pandemic, since it is still only the third installment to the series, so it genuinely wouldn't make sense. All I'm saying is that, if they do end up going down this path, it's gonna make everything feel too rushed, and genuinely, in my opinion, I wouldn't like that. And I know that a lot of other fans of the series wouldn't enjoy that either. Now, I do think that the movie could start off a bit similar to how Smile 2 started off, with either Elizabeth or Darius, or even Joshua inheriting the entity. But they end up dying, transferring it onto someone else. Now, there's something I really want to see happen in the series. All I'm saying is that, if there was a child, teenager protagonist for the third installment, that would be everything to me. Now, I say this because, if they had a teen protagonist for the third installment, it would make everything crazier, because for one, it's a fucking child, and for two, they would sound hysterical. Insane even, because of course no one believes a child, even though most of the time, they're telling the truth. But of course I don't think that this is where they will be taking Smile 3. Instead, it's gonna be a new character most likely, new backstory, ECT. Now, Smile 1 came out in 2022, and it took 2 years for the second installment, which was released on October 18, 2024. So following the same route, we can expect Smile 3 to be releasing in late 2026, that either being September, October, November, or December. In Smile 3, we're also likely to finally learn about the origins of the Smile entity, since in the past 2 movies, we haven't gotten shit about this entity, so learning about it would help viewers stay engaged, focused, and excited, begging for more. Anyways, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm glad to finally be back from my break, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Besties. Bye.